Good morning, everyone. Well, or evening, afternoon, whatever it is. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a terrific day. We're going to try something a little new, but I'll let the chat come in here and, I don't know, start announcing some stuff. Nothing too terribly exciting, but we're excited. Yeah, I got another limited release coming on. Something that I've been really wanting to do lately. I want to give back to the community, give a moment where you guys can have a part of my work. So often that my work goes to homeowners and private collectors and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to being able to like offer you guys some of my services. It'll be something similar, very like we did with the bottle openers, what we did with the boxes, the bookmarks. So I'm gonna do something very similar to that, where I have like three different styles, but this time I'm gonna make three of each of the three, so 9 in total. I'm really looking forward to it, and I've been thinking about doing some like pen holders, because think of every artist in your life or something like that. Everyone who writes, who draws, could be paint brushes they held it. They all need, a little pen holder, So I'm really looking forward to making that happen. All right, chat. So what do you think about that? Also, maybe some stuff along where you can get like bottle opener, like keychain bottle openers, where I can make a bunch of them and they can be shipped worldwide. Anything from the chat? Not yet?
A lot of hellos. We got a lot of people here.
Good. And everybody, we have Casey behind the camera here. You don't have to see much of Casey. She does so much behind the scenes. She's actually the one that got me into social media. So the fact that I'm here, you got a lot to thank for Casey in that regard. Yeah, it was, she drugged me in here kicking and screaming. I had the hardest of times. Copper, he likes to eat coal for some reason. I don't know what he's doing. Get out of there. You ever eat charcoal for an upset tummy? Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But he loves it. He shouldn't eat it though, little rascal, little shop dog.
Hi everybody. I've seen a couple highs.
Good. Hello. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great day. Seriously. Either it's a day of rest or if it's one of, production. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a good one. But we were thinking, because I want to give you guys as much content as possible. And it takes so much work, but if I'm able to just go live, you guys can enjoy it at any time. So what do you guys think about if I just like got to work in case you was able to kind of drag you along the journey with me? Because what you usually see is polished, edited, all that stuff. And I feel like maybe it'd be something fun if you guys could actually just like almost be here in the shop with us. What do you think? I don't know. Is that crazy?
Someone is asking about Kermito. Have you seen the latest update on AI art? Apparently it can animate now and it's scarily realistic.
Scary realistic. I have seen. Is it Sora? Sora, I believe it's called. Something like that. It is scary realistic. It's like people already don't know what to believe online anyway, so it's only going to further that, I'm sure. But we'll see what happens. We were actually, during tea time this morning, we were having a conversation about AI, and because the tea time is comprised of so many artists and just people who enjoy artists and celebrate the arts. And a lot of artists are using it as just a nice prompt to begin their paintings, or like Robin, one of my apprentices, is building this amazing wine rack, building furniture and using OpenAI as like just a quick little prompt, an elven wine cabinet, and then he'll get some images like, okay, and he'll give him something to work with. So we're definitely living in a world where AI is a part of it now, and it's now a tool. Like, how do I utilize this? So I haven't used any of it yet, but I might just see what it can do. Because like, there was a moment when photographers were threatening to put portrait makers out of work. It's just a new tool that we have at our disposal.
So a lot of people are saying they are excited for
really a little live
action. So I think we got the okay to give it a try.
Okay, let's give it a shot. So I before mentioned that I might do like a limited release of like 9 creations, all unique to themselves, something that you guys can purchase like in my shop. Because everything that I build is usually really big and really expensive, unfortunately, that like I can't make it to like Casey and I type people, you know, us. And I don't know, I would love to be able to offer that to you guys. And I might just start working on that here in a second. I might start up the coal forge and start flooring out some pipe for the pen holders. Yeah. Any other comments, questions?
I think we're ready to rock.
Let's rock. Okay, let's, I feel like it's Sunday. I feel like cheating a little bit. I'm gonna grab the MAP gas torch and get a little wood fire started so I can get a coal fire started. I think we're ready to go.
Hunter, the new voice is me.
Yeah, this is Casey. Do you want to
It's
introduce
Casey.
yourself?
Yes. So I'm not gonna move you guys so you can see what Max is doing.
Alrighty. Here we are. Let's see. I'm just gonna get this just a cruising. So let me see. I'm actually going to get this all set up. Oh, you're bringing the tripod over.
Yeah.
Look at you. So, start a coal fire, coal like this. You got to start with wood first. So that's what I'm doing now. And the MAP gas makes short work of it. Nice and easy. It's definitely fun to do it the traditional way. But I don't want to waste too much of your guys' precious time by just making a fire. You know what I mean? Fire tool.
We are having some lovely weather today. It's, I think, like 65 degrees here in California.
Gorgeous.
And it starts raining again tomorrow, so. Only
Does
for,
it?
Yes.
Good. I love the rain. I love inclement weather, I think. Because we're always in paradise.
Hi, hello. Casey, I spell it C-A-S-E-Y. That's how I spell my name.
We're cooking. We're ready to rock.
Sophie's here.
Sophie's here? Oh, good deal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is fun. We want to do this more often. Maybe even like a couple times a week. Just go live, whatever I'm working on. You guys can just be here in the shop with me. Would that be cool? Would that be fun?
Yeah.
And also, if to clarify, what I'm doing here, so I, if you want to get it in any more, if you want to, when I turn this crank, it sucks oxygen in and then blows it underneath the coal fire, and I can get one heck of a fire ripping in here. But yeah, start with wood, and then you go to coal.
So a little bit more questions about your forge.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why it's hexagonal? Did you make it yourself?
Of course I made it myself. Yeah, I like it because it's a big table. I have flaps that drop down so I could put like an entire handrail. I could have 60 feet poking over the edge of this thing. But I do, when I build a new shop, I want to build a new forge. I'll keep this one always, right? But it's funny, whenever you build something or come up with a design, it then leads to a better design. So I definitely urge you, if you have a design in your head, build it, because you'll probably make something better later on.
Jacob says that would be amazing. Would love to see you doing more shop work live.
Good, good. That makes me happy. All right, that's good to know. I'm loving the feedback.
Steven says, quick idea about the live video in the apprentice chat whenever you get a chance. Oh, that's a fun idea, Steven. Absolutely. So one of the things that we've been trying to figure out how to do more lives across platforms. And I think one of our big challenges has been heat. A lot of times, especially, California is pretty warm where we're at most time of the year. And our equipment can get really hot in the shop on hot days.
Yeah,
So that's what we've struggled with.
It'll get like 130 degrees in the shop. Look how fun this looks coming out of the pipe.
Ooh, here, I'm gonna see if I can get a close up on that. Take you guys a little closer.
Here, I had it before where it was just coming out that center. It's like some Mad Max stuff. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuller that pipe open here over the horn of the anvil, and that just add some nice movement to it. This is gonna be kind of like the more elven style of a pen holder. I'm really excited for it. It feels true to my heart.
This is the first time we're doing this, so I'm sorry for
Oh yeah, we're
some
new
of
to
the
this.
shakiness. There's going to be a little bit of trial and error today. So actually, if you guys in the comments can give us feedback, like it's, you know, what doesn't feel good and what does feel good, so just let us know.
We're pretty close. Doesn't take very long in the cool forge. What do you think, Copper Dog?
Max, are you going to give me like a heads up or something when you go that direction?
Sure. Do you want to head over there now?
Do I want to? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Go hand.
Yeah, but we're ready to rock.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
It's a little blurry. Okay. Is it just...
Just gonna open that base up. Actually, let's switch over to this. Now, I don't want to go too much. Just looking for a little bit of a flare. What was that restaurant with the flare? TGIF Fridays, was it? I don't remember. And this is just something you take your time with. You know what I mean? So it has a little bit of detail as it hits the base, right? Just something. I'm gonna do that again. I want to do 2 heats on this at least.
So I'm wondering, you guys, I see your comments about it being blurry. Is it blurry just when I was sitting over here in the smoke? Or was it blurry at the anvil as well? Because if it's a smoke issue, I can change that pretty easy.
Well, here. There we go. That help?
So it might have been a smoke. So if it was blurry, it might have been smoke. So I need to pick a new spot.
Smoke follows beauty.
Here we go. Is this a little clear? Oh, maybe my
Also,
lens.
you were looking into the sunlight, so it's probably glare. All right. Only takes about a second.
Thank you so much. It is a little bit scary to do this live because it's the first time doing anything for the first time.
Hey, it's always scary when you're doing something for the first time. Isn't that just wonderful? Just a little bit of a flare. Use the anvil itself to get that nice and flat. Perfect. Yeah, I love that. You know, because something should not just, especially something elven, should not just be straight. You know, it needs a little bit of movement. It needs something going on. You know what I mean? All right, let's fire this up.
Oh, Kim says that she gets lives in her, or she gets comments in her lives about people saying like what a bad painter she is, which is so not true. We've seen her artwork.
Kim?
Yeah.
Kim's wildly talented. Well, it's probably because you made them insecure about their own work, which they shouldn't be anyways, you know? That's sad. Yeah, everyone's on a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
God, could you ask for a more beautiful day? Happy stinking Sunday, everybody. Go!
Someone says, is this what you decided to sell on your website from, you were talking about it last week on Sunday that you might make something.
I might make a couple things, yeah. Got a little toasty there. Look how hot that is. Whee! All right. Here we go. Taking our time, and we're just going to do the same thing to this other side. And I don't want to flare it too much because it needs to be stable for the pens and paintbrushes and pencils. That whoever gets this thing will use it. Yeah, so I'm just taking my time flaring that, and then we're gonna come over the top of it with a cross peen and really get some movement out of it. It's gonna be fun.
Do I have a moment for a copper dog break?
Yeah, go get them.
Okay. So I saw you guys talking about the dogs. I just want to show you how cute Copper is.
Him in his natural habitat.
This is usually where he is when he's not in the shop. He likes to roast in the sun. Isn't he cute?
Cute little shop dog. It's funny, I get asked, oh no, I'll be back at the anvil here in a second.
Are you?
Yeah. Why I like a hand crank for my forge is because I have just so much control. It's got all the control in the world. I don't know, as an artist, I like to be able to really have as much control as I possibly can, you know? So I'm just flaring this like a popped collar in the 80s, you know what I mean? Just opening that up. Because you can't just have straight lines. You know, straight lines are boring. Straight lines are what machines make. We're not machines, man, we're artists. I'm just doing short, nice short little heats. You know, not getting too crazy. It's Sunday, man. We can't go getting crazy.
In the chat, you guys, I'm curious. I feel like because I'm having to follow Max around a lot on this, is it too shaky?
Ooh, yeah.
So maybe I need to, I thought I was gonna be able to use the tripod more, but he moves too much.
I'm always moving.
Yes, so one of these would be perfect for paintbrushes, pencils, or anything, honestly. But I think it'd be so cute for paintbrushes.
Oh, it'd be absolutely precious. I mean, you could use it for dang near anything. All right, we're already.
Okay, they said it's not too bad, the shaking. But I think I am gonna have to get like some sort of gimbal or something.
Something.
So that I'm not, something that absorbs in the shock. Actually, we kind of have one of those.
Do we? I don't know.
The one that Santa gave us.
Oh, we do. That's true. Santa
Do
did
I have
give
a
it.
minute to try to grab it?
No. It needs to be charged and stuff.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try the gimbal next.
I'm not looking for much heat on this one. Actually, do I? I don't know. I'm looking for just, I'm gonna let it just soak. I'm gonna go really slow on my oxygen and let it just soak in there.
Well, I'm glad it's adding charm for you guys. I'm feeling a little bad that it's so shaky. I'm trying to do my best, I promise. It's making it authentic. Okay, good. Thanks, guys. You're making me feel better.
And also, thank you for being patient with like an experiment. You know, we want to try and give you guys all sorts of new types of content.
Got a question. What are you burning?
Burning coal, baby. All right.
It's a coal forge, and he's
Come
working.
on in. Get on in here close. This is gonna be fun. We got fun texture. Almost like a cow lily, you know what I mean? A little bit more. First. Then I can put it through. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say it looks like a flower.
Yes! That's exactly what we're doing.
Ghost Girl's in the chat. Hey, Ghost Girl.
Just want to clean that up a little bit so I can actually get a better representation of the texture. All right, what am I missing? Any more questions?
Do you guys have any questions? I might have missed a few. What type of metal are you using?
This is A36, mild steel. All right, now we're just gonna give it a nice little soak. Very slow turns. Nice and chill. Sunday turns, not a Monday, you know, or a Tuesday when you're really in the rhythm. Just nice and gentle. Ready?
Yeah, here we go.
So what I'm doing is I'm trying to strike deep down in there, and then I can work my way out. Really steady now. There it is. All right, let's see here. Now that we're getting to it, I'm going to be very specific where I strike now. Very, very gentle, you know what I mean? It's funny, people don't really think that you can be gentle in blacksmithing. But ooh, to the contrary. I want just a lovely opening, and then there's gonna be scroll work and just all sorts of movement going on all around it. I'm really excited for this.
Mountain Wolf Smithing, I'm not sure I understand what you're asking, but yeah, if you have something you want me to say to Max, go ahead and put it in the chat.
Marvelous. All right, let's make sure that we're still good and flat. Oh, flat as it gets. Yeah, so you can only imagine, like, boom. I mean, look how stinking cute, right? Oh, yeah. And then there'll be scroll work and, well, I mean, just like imagine, here's like a visual, right? Scrolls going around the base of it, wrapping around, and I'm excited. All right, here we go. Let's do another one.
Sorry, cleaning the lens because I think it got ashy again. That's going to be a challenge, is keeping the ash. Yeah,
you need like a little window wiper.
I do. Someone asked about working with Damascus.
Oh, yeah.
If you like it, are you going to work with it soon?
So back when I was a teenager, before everyone and their sister started doing it, I would make the crap out of it. I used to make, really fine cutlery. And then once everyone started doing it, I just don't like to do things that other people do. You know, I like to be kind of on my own little journey. So yeah, I don't really do much Damascus anymore because it just got kind of heavily saturated. If that makes any sense.
What's your favorite pattern of Damascus?
That's hard because there's some really cool mosaics out there. Honestly, it's so funny because I've noticed this about like the art of cooking food, of wines, and microbrews and things like that. Where like starting out, I wanted to just take it to the limit, right? Like I needed triple IPAs and I needed, Syrahs and really bombastic flavors. And then now I'm kind of coming back to just like more subtlety, more, what's the words I'm looking for? Like, I love things a little bit more just subtle. Now, instead of Syrahs, it's Pinots, right? Pinot Noirs. A very gentle wine, very, very subtle in all the little notes and things, more to dissect, more deeper. So I think getting back to rustic stuff has been a lot of fun.
Did you say traditional?
A little bit more traditional, almost just like the Woots style, just watery looking, where it's just all the layers. There is not a pattern that was, meant to happen. It was just all the patterns that stacked and all the forging textures create the pattern. And once that material is removed, then you're left with a very natural layering. I think that's probably my favorite. It's just all natural, Yeah, what other questions? These are fun.
Someone asked, is it 2-inch plate? Or how thick is it?
2-inch pipe.
Pipe.
2-inch pipe that we're just kind of flooring these out to make these funny little, little pen holders. I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it could improve someone's workspace quite a bit. And just adding that little bit of joy. You're just stretching that out. Nice and easy. Just a fun little Sunday job. And then we're gonna come over here and dress that up. Make sure we're still a little flat. We'll do that again and then dress that up.
In the chat, you guys, I'm curious. Since this is the first time Max and I are doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Anvil question.
Ooh.
How tall is your anvil off the floor? I'm making a base for my new anvil, so any advice on height?
That's a great question. Honestly, it's mainly what you're going to be using the anvil for and your height. That's the coolest thing about, building your shop is it's going to be built for you. Like, I like the good old knuckle. The classic knuckle trick. Here, get a close up of it. Just a good knuckle trick. That's always tried and true because this is an anvil where I strike down on a lot of heavy stuff, but I also do fine work on it. Like I would like to one of these days. I just cut up a tree actually, and I left some of the stumps for this exact reason. Is actually having a nice finish anvil, so I don't have to hunch over as much. Having a nice finish anvil where I can work at it almost at like chest height. Because that would be very handy, when you don't need to be putting a lot of power down, you could just be right up here, ding, 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 and not have to be hunched over. Because it affects your neck, your back. Oh boy, it's Sunday. Let's put that use the remaining heat to flatten that out. I love it. Okay.
Okay, Mountain Wolfsmith, I'm seeing your comment. You make Japanese tools and knives. Can I forge a gift to say thanks for sharing? Of course you could.
No, I couldn't accept. That's too nice.
Max has a hard time accepting gifts.
That's too much.
Yeah, he has a hard time accepting gifts, but of course you can. We love seeing what other people are making.
This is true.
We love celebrating other artists, so absolutely yes.
That's very kind of you. Just even offer.
Yeah, just email us or direct message us somehow, and we'll get that sorted out.
Wow.
Some Hunter says, I've never realized how majestic his hair is. Hardly see him moving around. That's true. It really whips around. Yeah. Let's see.
Super close.
Casey, me, I am not an artist. No,
Oh, BS. You should see her like she is the Picasso of Excel.
I don't know. I don't even think I'm that good at Excel, but I think my creativity comes out more in the marketing world. So I get to do video editing and stuff like that, but I don't make traditional art like sculpting or painting.
Both of us can't be nuts.
I do enjoy being creative.
You're very creative.
A request to get a tour of the forge.
I mean, it's a small shop. It wouldn't take very long.
I think specifically this. Are we talking about this forge?
Oh yeah, like just
forge?
the actual forge itself, or the forge as the place we're forging in.
Let's start with a coal forge.
Yeah. So I used so when I built this thing, I used 3/8 plate to make this hexagon, and there's a big rig hub in here that cast iron does well with the heat, and then I poured in a high temp mortar that I've put together for years and years and years. That works absolutely phenomenally. I'm just doing a nice slow heat on this one. And choke my fire out, dang it. There we go. Just let that soak in there. But yeah, it has a clinker breaker, dump gate out the bottom. It's got wheels. I've wheeled this thing around all over the place. I ended up finding this at a junkyard. It's over 100 years old. Works like brand new. I mean, it wasn't work when I found it, obviously. But Yeah, you know, I've been working with this thing for almost my entire career. Oh, let's get a little more immediate heat. I had a cold spot. Yeah, I love this forge. It's great. And I love having a hand crank. You know, a lot of people swear by having a fan constantly going on it, but it's very efficient. I'm able to have like a control. I can crank this thing up to over 3,000 degrees if I want to, or I can just whisper it like this. I like it. It's a good forge. All right, I was distracted. Here we go.
Don't let us distract you too much.
Okay. Just gonna open that up a little bit more, and then we'll get to texturing. Fanning all this out. And what's cute about it is it creates this almost like sweet little like belly in it, like a almost like a Winnie the Pooh like honey pot. You know what I mean? Friggin' adorable. All right, let's put some texture on it next heat.
Do I have time for a puppy break?
What was that, sweet?
Do I have time for a puppy break?
Sure.
Another puppy break. Look how cute. I can't handle them. Oh, yeah, we would have so... They're saying that you remind them of the blacksmith from Skyrim.
Sure. My steel is simple and strong. What are some of the Skyrim? Yorlin Greymane. From the Skyforge? Is that who they're referencing? There's a lot of blacksmiths in there.
Someone, Jacob says, the dogs multiply in the sun.
That's what they do. Yeah, they're like Mowgli.
I saw your comment about showing my face. I'll do that at the end, just so I'm not awkwardly holding the camera like a bad selfie. When we put it back on a tripod, I'll show you guys what I look like.
Let's do some texture. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's reach in there as far as we can. And I'm using the roundness of my horn to cradle it as I'm striking. I'm working way out to the tips because I want that texture. I want that flair in some of the parts. And then I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and give some waver. And then next heat we'll do this side. Okay.
Someone said Hadvar from River Run.
Oh, Alvor. Alvor was Solitude? No, Alvor I think is Riverwood. Yeah. Leave that fancy elf stuff for the elves. That's something he would say if I remember right.
Good question from Joe. Is this the type of project you would normally work on, like two at the same time? Like.
Yes, actually that's a great question. Sometimes I would load up my my propane forge with just tons of them and I'll just go. This is me on a Sunday just hanging out with you guys. Yeah, you're not seeing like full tilt, balls to the wall max.
Bender just gave us a gift. Thank you so much.
What, Bender?
Says keep it up. Really appreciate that, Bender.
Goodness. All right, let's continue on the texture. Firm strikes to get that wave in there, because I want it just delicate to make. Ooh, I forgot that was forge on there. To make steel dance and move, that's the real stuff. My favorite part about smithing is how alive you can make the stuff. Let's see. yeah, got a couple more to go. And then, yeah, I just think, being able to stick your art stuff in these things would just be wonderful. Oh, and then I have some that are gonna get real celestial, like where, no, I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not even gonna, it'll be just a big old surprise. I'm excited though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, questions.
Yeah. What kind of cooking do you do?
What kind of cooking? Oh gosh. All over the place. I do actually a lot of plant-based cooking. I've noticed, so I grew up on a cattle ranch, hunting and fishing my whole life. So like meat was everything. And then met Casey and didn't realize that like you could actually do a lot more with vegetables than I wasn't doing. And then I started having more vegetables and growing gardens and things like that. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel great. I have boundless energy, and I love it. So yeah, mainly cook things out of the garden. I'm a big fan of stews, soups and stews and brothy things, noodles, also tacos. Oh my God, I'd blow your socks off with some black bean tacos, promise you. But
Mythic RJ is here, one of our members. Hi, Mythic.
yay, member! Oh man, this is fun. We should do this more often.
Do you want me to set up the tripod and you can just kind of do your normal?
I would love that.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, we could just kind of hang out like the good old days. Yeah, a little bit of forging. Oh. Yeah. What was I saying?
You guys, I'm just gonna set you up real quick.
Oh, thank you, Casey. Yeah, we got our helper. Casey's here. It's funny because she's been behind the scenes for years, and now she's almost feeling comfortable about being a part, being a part of the mix at least.
Kim, taco time. Let's have some tacos. Kim, we should do tacos in Morro Bay. That would be really fun.
Yes, and also
tacos.
I need to come over and thank you for painting that picture of Copper Dog. It means literally the world to me. Where is he? Where's Copper Dog? Come here, buddy. So he's getting up there in years, and just the thought of, like capturing his likeness really means a lot to me, Oh, there he is. Give me my ball, Mr. Copper Dog. He's the best boy. Also have some really fun content coming down the line from you guys. I rebuilt one of my great uncle's tools again. I have so many more tools to rebuild. Thank you for your patience in me. Things have been kind of crazy. I've been trying to secure the next commission. Oh, steady boy. Secure the next commission. Yeah.
Question is, do you do any homesteading?
A little bit. Mainly just like being a little bit more self-sufficient. Like I don't like to rely on other people, as much as possible. I like the idea of if anything ends up happening, we're good to go, and I don't have to worry. The last thing I want to do is worry about my loved ones. I traded work for a diesel generator that would run my pumps for for getting fresh water. I just installed solar. We recently, during these gnarly California storms, I was able to have power for a couple days, a little extra, and that was really, really a luxury. And just slowly but surely, just trying to save up, trying to make things happen to where we could be a little bit more self-sufficient. Learning how to garden throughout all 4 seasons. That's been my next big piece of homework is how do I sustain us with enough food during all seasons. It's easy during the summertime. You know what I mean? What else you got?
Kim says that she's got something a little extra besides just the painting.
No, we can't accept it. It's too much. It's already too much. Breaks my heart just how sweet you all are feeling.
David Henderson says, I'm selling iron and copper artwork at a Ren fair this summer. Any tips?
Oh, that's
Great question.
great question. Oh, so on my Patreon, I have an online apprenticeship program, and we just kind of covered this and just give you a little bit of a crash course. A lot of it, this day and age, people can pretty much get whatever they want. It's a weird concept, and it's a concept that we are very comfortable with, thinking about things like, oh, I need a new shelf for my house, and I want it here tomorrow. And Amazon can make that happen. So it's hard. You don't ever try to compete with that. Because now what are you left with outside of mass production, overnight shipping? What else do you have to offer? Oh, we got a go-kart going through. Have fun. Anyways, squirrel. Anyways, what else do you have to offer them? You have a story. You have your touch, your personality, your soul has been imbued with these objects that you've created with your hands. A machine, a factory, Amazon can never touch that. And this goes to all of you artists out there, all of you creatives doing anything out there. That's what you have, is your story. So romance them with who you are. Let them fall in love with you. Maybe that's a little heavy. But let them fall for your story a little bit so that they want to support what you're doing. Yeah.
I remember Mythic RJ says that they used to do a taco shack in Texas and makes a killer Spanish taco.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. And that's one of our members, right?
Yeah.
Mythic? Yeah. Yes. Tacos, I don't know which I love more, tacos or sushi. And this brings me to my next point. Why don't they have sushi tacos? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, seafood tacos. Hi guys. Sorry for covering everything.
Neighborhood kids saying hi.
Just gonna clean lenses. Sorry guys. I think that's gonna be when we do these shop things. I'm gonna be cleaning the lens a lot, so I apologize.
Well, it's like Scott Savant. We love Scott, and it's like the blow dryer. Blow dryer.
Yeah. There's gonna be some kind of raw moments on these lives.
But that makes it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to your point about the Ren Fair, good luck. Obviously, you got this, but also make it real. We've had such a departure from the human touch, humanism. We've gotten to just such sterility when it comes to commerce, community, all that stuff. Just be real, be a human being, and they'll love it.
Someone said that they've seen, I just forgot, sushi burritos.
Is it with the nori? With the actual, the seaweed?
I don't know.
That sounds amazing. I would tear that up. I'm so hungry now. Man. Yeah, that sounds delightful.
Yeah, we're very lucky. I've seen Kim also say that she's down for some fish tacos. We're really lucky. Kim is really close to us. Kim lives about a half hour, 45 minutes from us.
Yeah.
On the coast. And so we're really lucky to have a lot of fish tacos, seafood tacos.
Oh man. But there's an entire sauces. Just sauces. Just sauce game is another thing. We're sauces in the sushi world, well, kind of more American sushi, to be honest, would be lent so well with a sushi taco.
Rage Tactic says that you should look up Raven Wolf Manor. It's on Instagram.
The hell is that? You got my attention.
Raven Wolf Manor. We'll have to remember that.
That's right up Casey's aesthetic.
I do like wolves.
Well, and also
and manners.
Yeah, and ravens. All of the things. Mm-hmm. But Casey's very Morticia Adams. I don't want to say
in
goth,
my dreams.
But in my eyes.
I'm
a bit of a Gomez, I guess, in that regard.
Oh, Andrew Iron Welder sent a gift.
What?
It's their first time being on the stream. What do you base your amazing designs off of? Thank you so much, Andrew.
Andrew, God, you don't need to be doing that. That's very generous of you. That helps build us a shop, that goes a long ways. Also, it allows me the time to make content for you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, the designs, it's everywhere. It could be a plastic bag floating around, whipping around in a little dust devil in a parking lot. It's when you have your drip coffee in the morning and then you have this cool swirl design in the grounds. Maybe I'll do a video on that just for you. I'll do a video on just how at least I see the world so that hopefully I can inspire you to do the same. Because honestly, I don't think it's a practice of extreme creativity. It's almost a practice of extreme observation.
Edison Lee says hello and goodbye, just popped in to say hi.
What's the sound of music? Hello? Good.
Oh shoot, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
You in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. But hello and goodbye.
Chris says, Mr. Max Gomez, LOL.
Oh yeah, yeah, a little bit of the Gomez energy, but yeah, Casey tiptoes into the goth scene a little bit.
So
I like
long,
it.
farewell.
So long, farewell. Yeah. Oh no, I recently saw that for the first time
This past Christmas.
this past Christmas. I loved it. It was a nail biter there at the end, though. I'll tell you what, I was not ready for that. Oh, okay, I need your opinion, guys. And it's a little bit of a gross. It's a little bit of a gross, so bear with me. Trigger warning if you're not ready to see something gross.
Oh.
So I was tagged into a TikTok where a guy was making pretty much acrylic nails, but out of metal. And it got me thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, because, well, I smashed my middle finger. Here, let me show you. All right, come in. Trigger warning if you don't like gross stuff, but look, yeah. Like it's.
Dude, yeah.
I warned him.
But that was like so close.
I don't know what they had to see it.
I'm sorry, everybody. He didn't know. So gnarly.
So I smashed my finger really good. And I have like a peninsula of nail bed still on there. It's just like a piece.
Oh my God.
And so I need to cut it off. But I could, like forge some awesome like Mukuna Gane and do like a pretty awesome like super spectacular nail. And I could show people around. It's gonna be great. So what do you think? Should I do it? Would that be content you'd be interested in, or is that just too gross?
Can you do it with any metal?
I could do it with anything.
It's like copper, steel, brass.
I could.
Bender says rip it off.
Right now?
No, don't do it now. Mythic says these Sunday streams have become something I really look forward to every week. Aw, Mythic.
That means the world to me. Being able to do something regular, like because I grew up with Sesame Street, stuff like that, and like having something to look forward to, something you check into. Now it's kind of bringing me to a point that I never even thought about, is like having something to look forward to, because now in the world of streaming, you could have all of your entertainment right at your fingertips. There's no waiting around, you hardly even have to worry about waiting for seasons anymore. You can binge. It's kind of fun to be able to have something to look forward to. Thank you, that means a lot to me. That inspires me to keep going.
Chris says that's so cool about your finger, but put a protective layer under it just because you don't want it to risk catching it and getting it infected.
So it's been catching on stuff now, and talking about getting hit by a bolt of lightning when you get it ripped on something and it doesn't come off, but it just pulled real hard. Oh.
Ravenwolf Manor just opened, and it has Edgar Allan Poe and Dracula theme and other Victorian era. Oh wait, is this?
Come on, baby.
Is this one that's in either? There's like a new one in San Francisco or Bakersfield or something that has kind of like a Edgar Allan Poe.
It's a place you can go?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one that he.
Do they serve drinks? Let's go. Let's aim this in hell ass. Let's get out of here.
Joe votes for a stainless steel press-on nail.
Ooh, stainless steel, yeah. Yeah, stainless steel. I could also do aluminum, so it's nice and light. You know what I mean? I'm not encumbered by my new nail. But Mukuna Gane would be pretty rad though too. I don't know.
Mythic, it's good to meet you too. I've seen you in the chats. I'm usually, on the other side, just in the chat space with you guys. I don't know if you were here earlier, Mythic, but Max and I are gonna try to start doing more lives where he's working.
Yeah, and this is on Casey's phone, so when I'm working in here, I can actually, you guys can see the behind the scenes of when I'm filming and all that stuff. A lot of stuff to look forward to.
Rage says that the manor, the Raven Manor, is in Texas.
Oh, why does that be so far away?
That's okay though, but my brother's in Texas and we need to go visit him.
We need to go visit him.
Make that part of our Texas trip.
Ooh. We'll have to announce it in like the Discord so that when we do travel, we'll announce it and you guys can come and we'll hang out, have a beer or something.
At the Raven Manor.
At the Raven Manor.
Ooh, a titanium nail.
I was just thinking about that.
Can you forge stainless?
Oh yeah. It's honestly, it's just the same as steel. You just don't want to get too hot because then you start losing its stainless steel properties. But yeah, you could absolutely. I forged a lot of it. Do you remember the marble metamorphosis? That marble statue that was just encased in swirls and movement of flow and just that was all stainless steel. Yeah, that whole thing was made out of stainless steel, forged.
They're asking what part of Texas. So my brother is in, I think it's called Bastrop, and it's like right out of, I want to say, Austin.
Is it?
I think so. I haven't been to visit yet. Max and I haven't had the opportunity to travel.
We're just working all the time.
We're just working all the time. Living in California is expensive.
So you're pretty much always on the hamster wheel.
A little bit. So it's hard to get away to travel, but it is something that we need to do is go visit my brother.
We need to travel more. Well, and like, you know, like if this channel ever did like really take off, I could like start visiting other people's blacksmith shops. I could start like vlogging. I could start taking you guys on adventures with me. We'll get there one day, baby.
Kim says that she's in March. She's gonna go to Tulsa to film a show. She's gonna be on. Is it a competition show?
What, Kim? That's amazing. Congrats.
William says, as a fellow California resident, I can confirm it is crazy expensive.
Crazy.
Yeah. It just makes it hard to like put money aside to travel.
No, you're always just on an uphill battle, and then it's slippery all the time somehow.
Yeah.
Man. Well, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh, I promised them I'd show my face. So I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, get on in here.
Sorry, I can't see your comments from here, but this is me.
Yeah, this is easy.
So I'll be on the other side of the camera.
Here, I'll trade you. I'll trade you.
I don't actually want to be
No, you're doing great.
full time. I like being on that side full time.
Love it. All right, well, everybody. Oh, just wanted to say that your lives bring me peace. Oh, Jacob, that makes me so happy. Casey stream. That's right, William.
We will not be doing that.
BS.
We will be doing Forge streams, hanging out with Max, watching him work.
One of the fans of the Unpredicted Party commented on your shirt.
Oh yeah, this is the Don Marshall.
Yeah, repping.
We love it.
Absolutely. Well, gosh, guys, like I love this. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Why don't you come back on?
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta be the one to do. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I'll do that. We'll trade up.
We'll
All right.
trade.
Tap you. So, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I'm really excited to start like forging stuff with you guys. You know, like bring you guys in the shop for like just raw, uncut, just down and dirty blacksmithing. You know what I mean? You know, we don't have to worry so much about the frills and almost like you're in here with us. You know, I'd love to be able to offer that to you guys. I don't know how it's taken us this long to come to this conclusion, but we got there. And I just want to wish you all the best of Sundays. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you guys Monday, tomorrow morning. Have a terrific week, everybody. Cheers. Oh, wonderful.
How do I cancel it?
Yeah, you just hit the little X.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Bye-bye.